a news Twitter account had Adrian Peterson tearing his ACL, came back 8 months later and did this in 2012. Over 2,000 yards rushing, 12 tutties, 6 yards per carry, first team All-Pro, 2012 most valuable player. Adrian Peterson was simply different. That was quote tweeted by Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Hollywood Brown saying, "One up next." And then the hands clasped together praying emoji. One up next. He's going to follow up in the footsteps of Adrian Peterson if we're speculating on what Hollywood Brown makes of Kyler Murray coming back just a little, would it be over, just a little over 8 months later after his ACL injury, Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest story of the day. And I don't, do you think Hollywood knew what he was doing when he did this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's nobody who knows Kyler Murray better. I don't care if it's Gannon or Drew Petzing or every trainer in that building. I would say it's Kyler Murray's parents, and then this man right here knows the Arizona Cardinals signal caller better than anybody else. If you don't think that this is legitimate, Hollywood Brown would not put this up without Kyler Murray's consent. And I think he knew exactly what he was doing. And I think this, I mean, is people say we're making too much out of this. This reopens the discussion, in my opinion. Hollywood Brown, the best friend of Kyler Murray, coming out and saying prayer hands like aiming for K1 to be next. There's a big fucking difference between that and PUP garbage in week 6. Let me repeat myself. You don't put that out there, and then the team just a couple weeks ago is teasing week 1 in flight plan to, I don't know. Right now, we were going to spin the second segment. We'll talk about it. Like Colt McCoy didn't throw the football today. Maintenance Colt McCoy, who's doing USFL color games in the spring, and I like Colt McCoy. It's like, is this all kind of under the radar and now coming out to be like the team knows? Is that what's happening, Bo Brock? Because again, Clayton Tune, I like Clayton Tune as a 5th round rookie. If that's the plan, and Colt McCoy can't throw every third day, you have got to know, and this was our argument in the spring when they didn't sign anybody, that Kyler Murray can come back sooner rather than later. I don't think this guarantees anything other than how can he not be off a PUP by the season starts? Like there's legitimacy all over this. People are going to argue. People are going to say we're reading too much into it. It's Hollywood Brown that is with Kyler Murray all the time. This is telegraphed, in my opinion. K1 week 1 is open for business again.
There's not a whole lot I can say sometimes regarding Kyler Murray because we see him a lot during closed portions of training camp, right? I mean, until he comes out and like he was today, hanging out with Jonathan Gannon, kind of on the back end of the practice, watching the Cardinals take, half speed reps and on a light day. That's the most we see from Kyler Murray. But I can say this, I was in the Cardinals locker room post-practice and Hollywood Brown came in and he sat and talked with his best friend Kyler for a while. And then, I make my way back to do the show and then here's this tweet. And, like you said, this guarantees nothing. But also what I think this does is they're talking about it. Him and are talking about it. It's an open-ended conversation. They are having conversations as far as when's he going to get back and what he's going to do when he returns to the playing field.